Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of Book of Gami. I'm your host. I keep saying host, so I guess I am the host. I'm your host, Farragami. This is Book of Gami episode 23. Wait, is that 23 or 32? I don't know. I think I might have messed it up. Man. So it's 2:52 right now. I was looking at the time, and today I just had to take the time because really couldn't think of anything this morning what I wanted to share with y'all. But I just came back home and I'm like, I know what to talk about now, and that's work-life balance. I just recently got a job yesterday, so I'm about to be moving into this work-life balance. So I'm speaking to you as much as I'm speaking to myself and holding myself accountable and talking myself through this process because I still have goals like you. We both have goals that we want to accomplish, and these goals need money. Our society runs on money, so a lot of us have jobs, and it's a lot of people out there who don't have jobs, um, and they just want to support themselves solely on their craft, and I understand that 100,000%. Trust me. And for the people that do have jobs, work-life balance is definitely something that is a high priority because you can't or don't both. You don't want to and you can't lose yourself to your job and this job lifestyle and get so far down this track that you lose focus of what it is you truly want to do. But at the same time, you gotta focus on that as well because you have to make sure you're not fucking up so you don't get fired, or you're trying to work even harder so you can get promotions and pay raises. So you have to balance your work with your life, and sometimes that life with us is our work. So it's really a work balance, and it's really all about waking up that extra hour early. If you wake up at 10, first off, you waking up way too late. Wake up an hour early. Wake up when the sun wake up if you can. I understand you need 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Figure out how many hours of sleep you need, and then block out that time. Once you blocked out that time, look at the remaining time, and you can block out that time even if you have a variable job. So all you gotta do is look at the latest you get home. If y'all close at 10 and it take an hour to close, so now it's 11 o'clock, and you take about 30 minutes to get home, so now it's 11:30. Well, I'm sorry, but when you close, you know you gotta go to bed at midnight. That's just what you gotta do. You got 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Throw on some anime, smoke, read a book, take a shower, whatever it is you gotta do, but you gotta hit the sack. The reason why is because you gotta be up bright and early the next morning, because if you had to if you had to close, and then you had to open, and you had to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning, who asked to be up at 6 o'clock? You. So you gotta roll with the punches and go with the flow. You gotta set that time for yourself and nobody else. Block out that time and then look at, okay, I maybe 6 o'clock waking up is kind of early. 7 o'clock waking up is kind of early. Can you wake up at 8? Alright, you wake up at 8, but you gotta be working 10. They give you 2 hours. Well, them 2 hours, you gotta go head on with yourself. You have to have a schedule set up. Get as much work as you can in the first 2 hours. And then when you get off work at 6, guess who gets to work till 6? Guess who gets to work till midnight and got 6 hours that they can put in. But when you don't put in 8 hours, 2 before you go to work, 6 before you go to sleep. Balance. It ain't gonna be time really to go out and party and all that shit, especially if you're trying to get to where you want to. Excuse me, we don't try. Especially if you're working to get to where you want to get to. You have to balance, and you have to take the initiative. Block out your sleep time. Look at how much time you got. Challenge yourself to wake up an hour early. If you're one of the people that sleep in, start with an hour. If you're people like me who wake up early at 7, try for 6. Not try, excuse me. I do not like that word. Keep working until you can get up an hour early. But make sure you are working every day. And let me tell you this, the reason why we don't try is because try leaves opportunity for failure. If you're building a house, you're not trying to build a house. You might not get that house built in one day. It might not take you a month. It might not take you a year. It might not take you 3 years. It might not take you to year 5. Because in year 3, you might build that house, and then a storm comes, and then it topples over. You didn't try to build a house. You still got to build a house. So you're in the process of, you got to rebuild that motherfucker. So you're still building that house until that house is what? Built. We don't try to do anything. We just keep working until it's done. And once it's done, it's done. We don't try to do anything. That leaves opportunity for failure, and we don't fail. We just learn from our mistakes and correct and keep moving forward, because that's what time is doing. Yo, block out your time. Speaking of time, set your career and your life as a priority. You gotta be your first. You gotta be the main focus. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Focus on yourself. Make sure you still making this money. Make sure you budgeting. And making sure you got some of your income, at least 10% of your income, going into marketing yourself so you can get out. Yo, my name is Farragami. Thank you for tuning in. Follow me on all social media at Farragami, Farragami. Tune in, subscribe, press the little bell button for your notifications, and jam to my music. Go to www.farragami.com and subscribe to the tribe. Yo, it's lit. Thank you.